Hey, welcome back, Bladers, to another set of the week. I'm Ferdinand, and this time we're going to go through Anansi and the Box of Stories promo set. So, Anansi and the Box of Stories can be found in the promo pack number 1 with a whole load of other level 99 game IPs that have been brought to life as card forms in Millennium Blade. So that's really cool. Anyway, so this is a kind of like... So has a certain theme in it. I have played Anansi. It's a trick-taking game. It's really awesome. You should go ahead and try it. It has a Mensa Select also on it too, so it's really cool. But anyway, I'll go ahead and add a link in the description if you want to learn more about Anansi. So this set has all about playing effects and then also another scoring effect. So this two kind of two little things in there. I think this set is actually a little bit more overpowered. Especially for a set that is a bronze rarity too. But anyway, anyone could just play these cards. They're really easy to play with, also to go off of, which I'll explain later. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the first card, which is Monkey. Has the play effect, name a card, each player must discard all copies of that card. Score, gain 18 RP. This is going to be really nice if you're able to know what your opponent has. Especially, you can remember that you can still look at the backs of their cards and try to guess it from there. And it'll be a lot more important since the cards, a lot more important in the later tournaments, either the second or third one, as you may know the cards that they already have, especially ones that are trying to pull off again and again. Those annoying cards, anyway. It is play effect as scoring effect, gain 18 RP. That's pretty nice especially for a bronze promos. I think it's a pretty good ability with a score effect that's also not too bad as well. Next we have Rabbit, and has the play effect, take another turn, and of course the score effect, gain 18 RP. Very nice touch of that. I mean, play another turn. That really means is after you played your turn, you get to play another one. So you get to play this card, plus you had an action, and then you get to do a whole another turn. You either play an action and play another card. So that could be really powerful, especially trying to stack some cards up as you play it, because you sometimes have to wait for another turn in order to pull some of these combos off. But if you can put down some cards in there, you can really pull some really neat things. Next is Snake. Has the play effect, put 3 +1 tokens on one of your cards in your tableau, and then the score effect, gain 18 RP. Again, nice if you gain 18 RP. The as a play effect that gets +3 tokens. This is going to be nice if you are maybe using this as the top card if you're going to clash in there, or bring this up to 9 will still give you a lot of things to work with, like if you're going to flip it for RP for a different effect, or even working with some cards from Millennium Masters. 9 is still a lot of points for that. It can really bring you up. So this is a nice card. Next is Leopard. Has the play effect. Each player must flip a card in their tableau with fewer stars than this one. Score, gain 12 RP. It's a little lower than the ones we have previously said before that. 12 is not too, it's a little low for my taste. But the play effect is pretty good if you're able to look at the board around first. Anything that's going to be lower than 6, I don't think you can put more stars in it unless there is another card that actually will have you put stars already onto here to increase its effect. So all you have to do is just look around the board and see if there are cards that are flippable in your opponent's tableaus, and there you go. Very easy effect to take effect in. Alright, we have the star of the set. It's Anansi. Has the ongoing effect. If you have no cards in your hand, flip this card, score, gain 24 RP. Nice for the score card because this is the most card that can score RP of all the cards in this set. But you just have to bring extra cards. Just bring extra cards to the tournament, and it's going to be really easy just to keep this card open. You're going to have to perhaps defend yourself against some opponents if they're going to flip this card. 24 RP, pretty good. It's better than Modest than the other ones, though. So, yeah, so if you're just wanting to score 24 RP for this card, just go ahead with it. And the last one is Turtle. Has the ongoing effect. This card and the cards adjacent to it cannot be flipped by opponent's effects. score, gain 12 RP. Okay, one of the lower scoring ones too, but I think this is one of the most powerful effects. It's just easy to play right at the get-go, and anything that's, itself cannot be flipped, and the cards next to it cannot be flipped. I mean, if you're just going for scoring cards, especially any cards from this set, yeah, this is truly one of the best cards that you can find in this promo set. Of course, there's not really much synergy I can say here, except for the turtle, of course, which I just mentioned. So having just 3 of these cards can just give you just a bunch of scoring effects in there. And so, yes, if you have the turtle, I mean, it's perhaps if you just go for scoring, and people can't flip it. I don't know why for bronze promo set, especially thinking about it, anytime I think about the court cards, I just going to go automatically straight for the copy effects. Most bronze promos are just powerful enough, and they're also just cheap enough to just easily get and put onto your tableau. So anything that's copying the eggs or any of the type that copies, you can just you can copy that and copy that other card for that matter. So yeah, so these cards I think are just a little more, I feel that they're a bit more powerful. They feel like 6 cards from like an expansion set, a little bit more better than the other cards in those sets. So if you're able to pull off multiple times, you can really rain down onto the tournament scene. And finally, we do have some compatibility. For example, the monkey, you're going to go for discarding effects. So you got Black Flags, Black Waters, and cards from the crypt. Especially Card of the Crypt, if you're trying to really name stuff that people have in their hands and really are taking care of notice during the deck building phase, you can really go with that. Snake, Xeno crossover, and anything that for clashes or anything that builds up stars, a lot of them can be found in the core set as well. And then finally Turtle, anything that's scoring. If you're going for scoring for anything, you're just going to get this card, 101 Knight, and the Rubber Ducky series, of course. Alright, that does it for Anansi and the Box of Stories. Really awesome set. I mean, this is a really cool set. Very simple, but also very powerful. You're able to really pull off in there. It can be really beneficial if you're going to be able to use these in your tournament. So, anyway, that does it with this set. So, I'm Ferdinand, and until next time, see you later, Bladers.